Elon Musk and Trump, the ultimate high-stakes gamble. What happens when Elon Musk and Donald Trump join forces? Will they revolutionize America or send it spiraling into chaos? It's a high-stakes gamble unlike anything we've seen before, a merger of power, ambition, and unpredictable personalities. Two of the most controversial figures in modern history, Musk and Trump, have crossed paths before. But what would it look like if they actually teamed up at the highest levels of government? This isn't just about political strategy, it's a potential game changer for America. So, could this dynamic duo change the future for the better or for the worse? Let's explore. The genesis of the Musk-Trump alliance. Musk and Trump may seem like an odd pairing, but when you dig deeper, the connection starts to make sense. Their first big interaction dates back to 2017, when Musk joined Trump's Economic Advisory Council. At that time, Musk wanted to influence innovation policy, especially around clean energy and space. Trump, always eager to align himself with bold, out-of-the-box thinkers, welcomed him. Even though Musk stepped down after Trump withdrew from the Paris Climate Agreement, their mutual respect never really faded. Trump has repeatedly called Musk a genius, praising him for his work with Tesla and SpaceX. On the flip side, Musk has acknowledged Trump's boldness and unpredictability, traits they both share. Their personalities, each larger than life in their own right, seem to have formed the foundation of an alliance that could reshape American politics. But the real question is, are these two unpredictable forces destined to work together, or are they just too volatile to coexist? Musk's role in the Trump administration. If Musk were to officially enter the political arena under Trump's leadership, it would be a calculated move, but one that could shake Washington to its core. Trump has always favored outsiders, bringing unconventional figures like Steve Bannon into his administration. Musk, as a private sector powerhouse, fits that mold perfectly. Trump's vision of American leadership is based on distribution, and who'd better to embody that than Musk? From revolutionizing electric vehicles with Tesla to making space exploration cool again with SpaceX, Musk's innovations are legendary. Trump has even hinted at Musk's leadership potential, saying things like, "Elon is one of our great geniuses." If you think about it, Musk's no-nonsense, boundary-pushing style aligns perfectly with Trump's willingness to defy political norms. But there's a dark side. Musk's entrance into politics could also bring risks. With so much power concentrated in one person who already dominates industries like tech, space, and even media, we'd have to ask ourselves, is this too much? Is Musk's influence a blessing or a curse? Conflicts of interest. Musk's power problem. This brings us to a crucial point. Musk's power. Yes, he's a visionary, but he also controls major industries, and that could be a huge problem. Imagine someone with Musk's power holding a government position. It's not just about leadership, it's about potential conflicts of interest. We've already seen how Musk has handled his platforms like Twitter, now X. His sweeping changes to free speech and content moderation policies have made people question whether too much power in one person's hands is a good idea. What if he starts prioritizing his companies over the country? Could his control over multiple sectors lead to decisions that favor his business empire? The fear here is that Musk's influence could turn into monopolistic control across industries, threatening democratic values. The line between public policy and private interest could become dangerously blurred, putting the nation at risk of serving one man's agenda. The public reaction. Visionary or villain? The idea of Musk teaming up with Trump would spark a firestorm of reactions. And let's be real, Musk has always divided opinions. Some people see him as a hero, someone who's pushing humanity forward with electric cars, reusable rockets, and ambitious goals like colonizing Mars. But for others, Musk's unchecked power is alarming. His handling of X and the changes he made there raised concerns about how far he's willing to go to control narratives. While some celebrate him as a free speech advocate, others worry he's enabling the spread of misinformation. It's eerily similar to Trump's polarizing effect on the public. If Musk were to take on a formal role in the Trump's administration, it would likely deepen these divides. His fans might see it as a dream team, but his critics would be up in arms, fearing that the combination of Trump's disregard for norms and Musk's unchecked power could lead to chaos. Potential conflict: Trump and Musk's clashing egos. Now let's talk about the elephant in the room. Trump and Musk are both used to being in charge. They're both alpha personalities, and history has shown that Trump doesn't always play nice with those who challenge his authority. Look at the fallouts with Steve Bannon or even his former Attorney General, Bill Barr. Trump values loyalty, but only as long as it serves his interests. Musk, on the other hand, is no stranger to conflict. He's had high-profile disagreements with politicians like Bernie Sanders and Elizabeth Warren. Could their egos collide? And if they do, what happens to the alliance? There's a very real possibility that their partnership, while initially strong, could crumble under the weight of their conflicting visions. If Musk starts to push back against Trump's leadership, or vice versa, it could send shockwaves through Washington, leaving the government more fractured than ever before. International influence: a global game changer? It's not just America that would feel the impact of this alliance. Musk's ventures like Starlink have already inserted him into global geopolitical conflicts, such as the Ukraine-Russia war. Musk's involvement in providing internet services to Ukraine during the conflict raised eyebrows and concerns. If Musk were to have an official role in the Trump administration, his influence wouldn't just be limited to US borders. His business interests and technological reach could potentially drag the US into global conflicts, or on the flip side, solidify its dominance in space, tech, and energy. Global leaders would be watching this alliance very closely, and the international reaction would be mixed. Some might see Musk as a technological savior, while others could see him as an unpredictable wild card capable of shifting the global balance of power. The risk and rewards of Musk in politics. Elon Musk's potential role in politics is a double-edged sword. On one hand, his genius is undeniable. He transformed entire industries and pushed the boundaries of what's possible. If anyone can cut through government bureaucracy and drive innovation, it's Musk. But as with all high-stakes gambles, there are risks. Musk's erratic decision-making, especially on X, raises serious concerns about whether his bold, often reckless style could translate to the political stage. What happens when high-tech-driven solutions collide with the complexities of governance? Could his leadership propel the U.S. into a new era of innovation, or could it lead to a dangerous slide toward concentrated power? It's hard to say, but one thing's for sure: this partnership could either catapult America into the future or leave it more divided and chaotic than ever. Musk's extensive influence over key sectors, electric vehicles, space exploration, and social media, creates concerns about potential conflicts of interest. If he were to hold a significant government role, his business ventures could blur the lines between public service and private gain. The centralization of such vast power in the hands of one individual might undermine democratic processes, raising questions about accountability and transparency. With Musk, the stakes are undeniably high, making this potential political leap not just revolutionary, but potentially perilous for the balance of power in the U.S. What this means for American politics. If Musk enters the political arena, it's not just about him and Trump, it's about what happens next. Musk's involvement could open the floodgates for other tech billionaires to follow suit. Think about it. Jeff Bezos and Mark Zuckerberg. Could they be next? As tech titans gain more influence over politics, the balance of power between elected officials and corporate giants could shift dramatically. We're already seeing it with Musk's control of X and his influence on free speech debates. The lines between corporate power and public service are blurring, and Musk in the White House could solidify that trend. So what do you think? Are we witnessing the dawn of a new era in American governance, or are we on the edge of a political disaster? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe. This is a saga you won't want to miss. Will Musk and Trump revolutionize the country, or are we looking at the biggest political gamble in history? It's a high-stakes bet that could change everything. What's your take?